let's write down what we need on the bearish list. And they're saying if the attacks continue, Israel's bombing Beirut and so on, it would likely mean Saudi production will go offline because the Houthis, which is around sort of last card they haven't played yet, the lunatics in Yemen. Apparently you're not meant to call them lunatics, they don't like it, but let's call them the lunatics in Yemen. They closed the Red Sea. Now the Red Sea is a little bit of water on the left side of the Arabian Peninsula that leads up into Europe, Israel, Egypt, huge strait again where all the stuff flows through. So if that happens, oil will go back up. Look at $125. That's kind of what we're looking at. And then 150. This is JP Morgan saying it'd go up because Saudi is the key thing. And there was an attack on the Saudi oil pipeline, for example, as well, and that means the dollar gets stronger, which means stocks sell off, gold and silver sell off. And if you want to buy stocks in that scenario, you just buy energy stocks. That's really the only place I would go. Maybe oil services companies, storage, pipeline companies, those kind of guys still. But everything else is going to get, clobbered like a, as I say, baby seal. I don't know where that phrase comes from. It's sort of a Wall Street phrase. You see it literally in banking reports. It said, this morning, oil stocks got clobbered like a baby seal. It's an incredibly offensive phrase, but I keep reading it in these banking reports. So I blame the lunatics on Wall Street and the Houthis have the same sort of type of mindset, apparently. And then, of course, defense companies and fertilizers. So those are the ones. And again, if you want to find out, what defense companies, what fertilizer stocks, just type it into Trade Vision. It'll give you a list and you'll know what you're looking at here. But you would very likely get that $1.5 trillion defense budget through. You'd probably get that 200 billion request for defense companies through. So basically in that scenario, everything else goes down. Some things get particularly clobbered. There it is again. Airlines, where we are, because some of them will potentially go out of business, especially the smaller ones, if you want to go aggressive on that kind of stuff. But